not sure who's wrestling. Bodacious Brave Boy in the corner with O-Dog. Jonathon Luvstruk on the ring apron. And O-Dog, and he just gets thrown right over.
Oh my God, that's what I said. Screaming moves. Here we go.
Oh, flying elbow drop.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, I think he mistimed that one. I think he'll be all right, though.
I hope so.
He should be all right.
O-Dog, one of the high flyers of the Federation.
Yo, man. Yo, I don't like that, man.
And I'm not sure what's happening.
I think he just mistimed that one. I don't know if O-Dog is hurt or not.
Well, the question is, will the RCW be able to take advantage of this? Right now, they're sitting back.
Well, if O-Dog is hurt, if Atlas needs a replacement brother, there's two of them right here.
They're sitting back.
Hey, he's going there by himself.
Atlas back in the ring. Atlas.
No. Don't. If he's hurt, it's his problem. Remember, we're just going after belts.
Well, O-Dog, I don't know if he mistimed it. If he slipped on something on the ring apron.
With these guys, but tonight, you don't want to see nothing like that happen to nobody.
Obviously, RCW being very careful. They don't want to get themselves disqualified. The commissioner sitting right there watching this whole thing. So right now, O-Dog, by the very fact that the commissioners are there, is able to catch his breath, and we'll see if he's injured or not.
They should let us go in there and kick butt, you know what I'm saying?
Obviously,
Atlas is by himself.
Any moment, one of you could go in there. Certainly Kwame could go in there and help out Atlas. I'm not sure right now. I'm not sure what's going on, but right now Atlas showing some of that power, some of that agility.
That's the Thunder from the tag team champ.
Nice toss.
Nice hip toss.
By the Puerto Rican strongman. And now that Deeds is up there, and now he gets a piece of Atlas.
Wait, Rob got him here. Mayhem, what did that picture you in?
Yeah, did you see me kicking his butt?
Yeah, who's that other guy?
I don't know. I've never seen him before in my life.
I want to get this photograph to hang it up on my wall.
I'll give it to you.
He'll be all right. He should be all right.
Well, we just got the word that maybe he'll be okay. We'll see what happens if he can return to action. I don't know how long this match can go on. There are 4 men there. Atlas picking O-Dog up now. So basically it's 4-on-1 until O-Dog is able to get himself back together. Atlas, as strong as he is, I don't know if he can take on 4 men.
As much as I don't like those chumps, they show tremendous heart.
That's good. That's true. They show them tremendous much of heart.
Well, let's see what the Puerto Rican, the Latin strongman can do against this Jonathon Luvstruk. No, I believe O-Dog is over at the other side of the ring, catching his breath, and look at the power.
I said it's still an unfair advantage, though.
Jonathon Luvstruk weighing in at about a portly 240, 250, and the Bodacious Brave Boy soaking wet 135 pounds.
Yeah, soaking.
And O-Dog. And did you see that move?
I guess he's back now.
He's back in a big way, and Atlas is turned on, obviously doing what he has to, and O-Dog ready to go to work. We'll see what the Bodacious Brave Boy looking for a cheap cover. I don't think he'll get it. It's a little early in the match for that, even if O-Dog is hurt. Now Atlas, I guess O-Dog is the right man in there right now. I don't know if this is a mistake or not. What do you think?
I do believe it's a mistake. He needs to be outside. Atlas should be taken over to O-Dog and recover a little bit more.
Like I said, much as I don't like the guy, he shows tremendous heart. O-Dog got a big heart.
Well, that's not going to help O-Dog.
No, definitely not.
They going after that spot. They going after.
The only thing that could help, and that RC is right there with the clipboard, and that Deeds is over O-Dog. Yeah. And this is what we were talking about. RC winding up that clipboard.
This is what you call a CMB advantage.
Hey, man, that's not fair.
This is what you call a CMB advantage.
RC apparently taking what meals Bodacious Brave Boy not eating. RC weighing in at about 350 pounds. I don't know if he can wrestle or not, but he can use that clipboard very effectively. And now Atlas being hit by the Deeds man. And Jerry Schaefer, the junior referee of the GWA, has clearly lost control here.
He definitely lost control of this match. You need 2 referees for this.
Oh!
Let's talk about turnaround and fair play.
Well, apparently mistimed that one. Maybe slipped on some sweat at the ringside. right there on the apron. Whatever it was, he missed with that move. O-Dog able to get to his feet in time. Bodacious Pretty Boy missing, and maybe that's a crucial miss. But I think he might have connected with Atlas, who was in the way inadvertently. And now
O-Dog still seems to be kind of hurt.
Bodacious Pretty Boy is up to his feet.
That's it. Looks like Dom is out of it.
Next back on the stage.
Well, I'm going to also, as much as I don't like Atlas, I'm going to have to back Atlas and O-Dog here.
Good take behind. He's showing tremendous wrestling skill for the first time. Luvstruk, huh?
Sounds like a really bad horror movie.
Probably smells like one.
Is that what that is?
I think so.
Okay, I couldn't tell if it was him or Bodacious.
Ah.
And
For that matter, stand a fan.
what's this guy, Dirty Deeds, Darren Wise?
I don't know.
The only time this guy ever had dirty deeds was when he was involved in crooked real estate.
Good move by Atlas. Good takedown move by Atlas.
Good move, Atlas. That was a nice move.
Nice amateur move by Atlas Rivera. Showing a little of that technical skill, not relying as much on his power. I think that might surprise the RCW.
Honestly, RCW stands a chance tonight against us. I think GWA guys are all pumped up. We should come out victorious all night.
Atlas Rivera showing that power again. Tremendous strength. I've been in there with him.
Back to belly suplex and then a series of
I wouldn't mind seeing
close to the head, knocking Luvstruk down, who appears to have been Atlas struck.
Yeah.
And now Bodacious Pretty Boy in there. Certainly, hopefully he won't try to lock up strength for strength, because I don't think he can win that one.
Who told him he was bodaciously pretty? What's going on over here?
I believe that's a self-named name. I think he gave it to himself or his mother gave it to him.
There must be a face only a mother could love.
The only person in the GWA that's bodacious is me. Nikki. Woo! Wow.
And I totally agree, baby.
Granny
Award winning is right.
Along with the Granny Award-winning West Side Bad Boys.
That's right.
And Darn Star. And Kwame presented. He should have won a Granny, but he presented.
Yeah, other people got it except for Kwame.
Meanwhile, Bodacious Pretty Boy distracting Jerry Schaefer, the referee, and Jonathon Luvstruk working over Atlas Rivera. We're gonna have to move to next time.
Tremendous belly suplex just now. Great suplex just now.
Jonathon Luvstruk showing a tremendous amount of moves. I'm kind of impressed with him.
No lightweight. Also, I guess he can wrestle with some power, showing good technical background.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, technically, we supposed to be up in here. We are the uncrowned GWA Tag Team Champions.
You've been the uncrowned world champions now for as long as I can possibly remember. And
Shut up.
anytime you're actually going to get those crowns,
We're going to keep working hard at it.
Tonight, we're going to get those belts.
We're going to work hard at it.
Atlas,
We're going to get them belts.
Atlas taking Luvstruk off his feet.
He's been in the ring most of the time. O-Dog need to recover, I guess. Tremendous backdrop. Okay.
Big backdrop.
Tags out. RCW tag.
Bodacious Pretty Boy in.
O-Dog's ready to come in.
And this is what I think a lot of people want to see, the high flyer of the RCW up against the high flyer of the GWA. O-Dog, and apparently not injured at all, ready to go right to work with a boot to the midsection, throwing Bodacious Pretty Boy right out.
Yeah, I can't see.
Big body slam. Looks like a big, there's a big divide.
Well, Atlas Rivera showing his power. And it looks like Bodacious Pretty Boy, various other members of the RCW down. And I think somebody took out Avila's. And now we're all standing up. O-Dog bringing Bodacious Pretty Boy in the hard way.
A couple of security guys got knocked down in that event.
Big chop by O-Dog. Another one. And now Bodacious Pretty Boy, and I don't think O-Dog felt that one at all. Whip into the corner. And talk about telegraphing.
Big boot by the little guy. Big boot by O-Dog. Smart thinking. He was aware of it.
And for some reason, he decided.
He flies. And he gets the V-neck splash. The V-neck splash. GWA really going to town now.
Bodacious Pretty Boy is so small.
How small is he?
He's so small, he makes that referee in there look like Big Bob Steele.
Yeah, Jerry Schaefer usually not considered one of the bigger referees around, but clearly Bodacious Pretty Boy, a fairly small individual, but maybe capable of taking those World Tag Team Championships.
He's so small, he makes Kid America look like Rolling Thunder.
He's a good referee, but you need 2 referees. You need about 2 referees for this match. This match is wild.
Well, someone just came in the hard way. I think it was Jonathon Luvstruk in a quick tag, and now the power of the team.
Yep, the power man comes in, you're correct. Power of the team comes in.
Let's see, big slam. Let's see what Atlas can do. Atlas can do a little flying of his own. Comes down with a flying leg drop, using the second rope, goes for a pin, and he gets it! He gets it! He gets it! Atlas, O-Dog, get the pin! World champions, unified world heavyweight champions! Now the first piece in the chain has been formed.
Just right there, but congratulations, O-Dog!
Well, Kid Extreme is the 3rd in the line of previous opponents for Old Dirty Deeds. Yeah, I don't know what exactly the deal is here with Angel and Kid Extreme, but I will give Kid Extreme a whole lot of credit. He is one heck of an athlete, and he was legitimately a very, very tough contest in the ring for Old Dirty Deeds, and you don't have that too often. But this kid's pretty good, and actually, I think he's moved up in weight. I think he's moved down the welterweight division. He couldn't get the gold there, but you don't know. He's looking like a pretty solid cruiserweight right now, and he has been on a pretty impressive win streak here of late.
Well, he needs to bulk up his opponent tonight. 402 pounds to the chef, DZ Gillespie.
Well, that's a lot of bulk now, isn't it? That's a lot of cakes, cookies, and pancakes.
Well, my apologies on the weight. The chef bulking up since the last time I've seen him, up to 425 pounds. Apparently, he's become his own best customer, and that's only since yesterday.
Well, that was probably that mid-afternoon snack that he had just not too long ago. Now, who's this goober that's out there with him? Anybody know?
Certainly very interesting attire on him, the manager I'm talking about. I didn't catch his name.
Darren, did he steal that out of your closet?
He didn't steal that out of my closet. Nobody gets near my closet. No, I've never dressed anything like that.
Smiling Johnny Cisco, I think the chef said his name was.
Smiling Johnny Cisco. Well, you know, that's the name we're going with, guys. What do you say?
That sounds good to me. Chef DZ Gillespie getting himself a new manager here. If I didn't know any better, I'd say the guy got his clothes out of Jim Cornette's closet, but I think it might be a couple sizes too big if that were the case.
Kid Extreme trying to raise the roof before. If Angel keeps walking around, something else is there to raise.
Well, as you know, has been the case in all our bouts, myself and Kid Extreme, he always ends up on the, on the wrong end of things. And tonight, with Angel out there, it looks like he's ending up on the wrong end of sloppy seconds.
Is there something you're not telling us?
Hey, you're the guy who's peeping in my window at the hotel.
Since you just gave old smiling Johnny Cisco a slap in the face there. She is good with her hands, I heard. Can you confirm that, Darren?
No comment.
Chef Gillespie on the attack right at the bell, over in the corner choking him. The referee laying in the count.
I don't want to say that Angel is the Monica Lewinsky of the professional wrestling world, but she does know South better than she knows North.
All right, so take that for what it's worth, fans.
How is she east to west?
Again, no comment. But I will comment on Chief DJ Gillespie here. You know, this guy is so fat. He checked into a fat farm the other week. They turned it into a ranch. Did you guys know that?
That's good, Darren.
I think I remember reading something about that on the internet earlier this week. Here we see Kid Extreme with a cookie sheet, taking a page out of the chef's own book. The referee allowing this. The chef sent down hard to the mat. Felt this whole building shake right there. The referee down for the cover. Only gets 2. The chef able to power out of that in a hurry.
Too big of a man to be pinned this early in a match, no matter what he takes, especially from a guy the size of Kid Extreme. But I told you, as the man entered the arena tonight, Kid Extreme, a lot of potential. He has a lot of guts. And somewhere down the road, this guy is going to be one hell of a wrestler. He's got to get somebody behind him, getting him matches that he has a little better shot in. Even though he's showing his steel and his metal right now, Gillespie is just too big of a boy.
Well, you see, he maybe need a manager that can tell him something to do in the ring. He had the chef down on the canvas. A big man like that let him get up to his feet. That was a mistake.
That was a mistake.
Here he takes snap mare. That shows a lot of power on behalf of Kid Extreme. Now applying a lot of pressure on the neck of the chef.
Well, you're finally starting to impress me with your knowledge. Where have you been all night?
I've been sitting right here alongside you, Dirty Deeds.
Who's on the other side of you?
What? I'm still here.
He's still here. 3rd degree.
Rear chin lock now by Kid Extreme. Appears to have the chef right where he wants him, grounded in the middle of the ring. The referee checking in to see if it's not a choke.
I think Chef's best match was in Ghostbusters, where he was a stunt double for the Marshmallow Man.
Well, that's a good one. What are you doing, checking my quote book or what?
I have to learn from the best.
Well, I got to give you credit. You're learning fast.
We see Kid Extreme there with a shoulder block. Knocks himself down as well as the chef. I guess the momentum just wasn't enough. Just bounced off the chef, and the chef delivering a forearm smash of his own. All 4.
Now that was the big double axe handle to the back. See, now I got to correct you.
I apologize for that
any
error.
longer, he'll die.
Kid Extreme going to have a permanent indentation of the chef's foot in his back after that move.
Would you guys agree with me that this kid is fat? You guys, everybody agree? I mean, he makes you guys look like, you know, the 99-pound weakling on the beach.
Well,
if you're going to compliment me, then I'll agree with you. He's fat.
But one thing you can't deny, he knows what to do when you're getting in the ring, and we're seeing that right here.
Oh, yes, he does. Now, I did hear another little tidbit back in the locker room. I heard the other day that the chef, he went to a Denny's. He ordered pigs in a blanket. The waitress showed up with a picture of his mom and dad in bed.
Good one, Darren.
Well, that's not a good one. That's a fact, brother. That one I heard right through the grapevine. The pro wrestling locker room grapevine.
As long as Chef wasn't eating the grapevine, he'll be all right.
I'm sure he's nibbled on it once or twice.
When he feels in a health kick. Oh, he drops Kid Extreme down face first. So I was about ready to say the chef doesn't eat many fruits or vegetables, I don't think.
Well, I'll tell you what, the chef is in control right now, but if he's gonna end the night for Kid Extreme, he better do it in a hurry, because the chef is big time sucking wind, and the longer this match goes, the better chance that Kid Extreme has. Right there, you see it. Kid Extreme still has it in him. He kicked out on the 2, and he looks like he's ready to go.
He kicked out right at the crack of 3 right there, definitely.
Big clobbering.
The chef falls down, almost plows over the referee.
Exactly what old Dirty D's told you here. He's sucking wind. He's blown up big time. And the longer this match goes, Kid Extreme, better chance he has.
Certainly a good observation there. We see both men down in the canvas now. Kid Extreme looks like he's getting up to his feet faster. Tried to go for a bulldog there.
Johnny Cisco trying to get the fans behind the chef here.
You know, this semi-homosexual out here, Johnny Cisco, has done absolutely nothing for his man in the ring here tonight. Oh, and a close one there.
Just because he's been caught more times with his pants down at Barry Casino doesn't make him gay, Darren.
Well, you know, I didn't know that fact. But, you know, hey.
Oh, it wasn't a fact.
That was something Dirty Deeds didn't know.
The chef letting it all hang out here.
Oh, to say the least.
The chef's showing everybody what he has tonight. Sends Kid Extreme into the buckle hard with authority off the... Oh my God, this whole ring moved about 5 inches.
You know what they say, fat bottom girls make the rock and roll go round. And put a skirt on the chef, and he's gonna make the rock and roll go round right now, Kid Extreme, after that move.
Bacon dinner roll there.
That's actually the rolling pin, Mike. Thank you very much. And he gets the 3 count with the rolling pin. Big victory for the chef over Kid Extreme.
Big victory from a big man.
Dirty Deeds called it.
Who needs a bigger shirt?
Right here, but I'm telling you, in the future, the chef has got to get his matches over with in a lot more tidy fashion than he did tonight, because he's not going to get away with going that far into a match with a lot of these young guys that can move and jump and back to action here in the ring.
Kicked him right in the hind quarters there.
Doesn't think this match is over, or doesn't care. We see a diamond cutter by Kid Extreme. Catch the chef, and he sends the chef down. Now chasing after Johnny Cisco.
Johnny Cisco heading back to the dressing room.
He hightailed it out of here. Kid Extreme hot in his trail.
Well, I got to give Kid Extreme some credit here, as I had been during the whole match. I do like Kid Extreme, but right there, we just saw Kid Extreme make the chef bump like a 10-cent whore. You saw it right there in the ring.
Well, Chef DZ Gillespie victorious in this match, won the battle, but will he win the war? I'm sure we haven't seen the last of these two.
He'll definitely.
I must admit, though, we're a little unprepared tonight. If I had seen the gorgeous Alexandria's opponent before I got here, I would have picked up a dog collar and leash so she could have been let in style. I'm not sure what she's doing in this ring, because, kid, she certainly isn't in the class, Alexandria.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, Casino, I don't know what you brought, but she looks kind of pregnant there. Nah, come on, baby. We don't want no silicone around here. You just, take it back there. Hey, Vince, if I was you, I would shut my mouth, all right? Because, hey, if you remember last time what happened, tonight could happen again.
Referring to last Mega Brawl.
And listen, fat boy, deja vu ain't gonna happen all over again. Cause me and Angel Ann here is gonna raise the roof on this place. What's up?
The fans are definitely behind Kid Extreme and Angel Ann. All right, let's the women strip. Let me see the women go at it, baby. We have the bikini shootout too. These women, oh, there goes. Lady Alexandra takes her shirt off, and look at that body. And here we go, she's gonna dance, and let's see this, I'm excited. Let me put this down here. Our pillow, I need to cover this up here. Oh my God, look at that body, Jesus. I'm going crazy up here. Yes, indeed. Yeah, come on. Hey, give me a $1 bill. Oh, Jesus. Look at that. I can't move. Well, Barry Casino and Camp Casino, they seem to know who to pick. Okay, here we go. Oh, my God. Angel Ann. She took her shirt off and look at the body on her. Hey, where's my assistant? I need some dollar bills. Come on. Here we go. Now it's her turn to get down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, get down. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say, well. Okay, folks, it's up to you people to pick the winner of this one. All right, let's see who wins.
Who's the winner? Is it my girl, Angel Land?
Wow.
Or is it this pregnant lady over here? I'm saying, I don't know what she calls herself. What's your name, baby?
Alexandria, you
Ooh, scary. You want some of this, Vince? We can do it now. We don't have to wait till later on. I'm ready to rock your world. Hey, Vince, you might have your little gang here, Camp Casino. I'm saying, but yo, I got a gang in my corner too. I'm saying, I'm straight from the Raza, and what my gang is, it's these people out here. This is my gang, right? And you want some of this, you best recognize. I want to know what's going on. You hate the fans, now you're all of a sudden sucking up to them? What are you lying for? You don't have to face the real deal. Okay, so it's obvious that it's unanimous that the winner is Alexandria!
I don't think so.
Okay, you already heard the judgment for his little, I don't know, slut.
Ooh.
Now what about Angel Ann?
Okay, it's obvious Angel Ann has won this bikini shootout
I
too.
rest my case.
Well, I'm glad that you have proven to me that you're typical bums from Reading with no tape. Let's get at it.
Hello everyone, this is Barry J. Walker with Regional Championship Wrestling's Rumble Mania 2, as you saw Hungarian Barbarian showing his test of strength and pushing Pinky into the corner. This is Rumble Mania 2 right here at the Silo nightclub. Referee Dennis Whipwreck, and you saw RC, the former commissioner of Regional Championship Wrestling, fired because he was secretly working with the Regional Championship Wrestling's Bodacious Alliance. And look at this. Ooh! There's a big chop from that big man. Boom! The Hungarian Barbarian. And a punch to the face. Pinky in trouble in that corner right now. Sends to the other corner. The big splash by the Hungarian Barbarian. Pinky needs to win this match in order to go to the night show where he can get a chance to get his title back. And big time elbow. Or will Hungarian Barbarian be the one going to the second show? And it looks like it's going to be him because he's beating Pinky. Oh, just like that. Just like that. Unreal. Look at Pinky. What is he going to do? Dumped him right in the neck. In that Adam's apple. That's illegal, but Dennis Whipwreck didn't see it. But look at this, just like that, a body slam by the big man, the Hungarian Barbarian. He's got Pinky in a lot of trouble. Headbutt. And out of the ring goes the Flamingo Kid. And while he's out there, if you're watching us on YouTube, hit that thumbs up button right there. And also subscribe to the channel. It's free. You don't have to pay a thing. And what it will do is going to let you know when new videos pop up on the RCW promotions. Choking him in the corner right now, the Hungarian Barbarian. Pinky is smaller, there's no doubt about it, but he knows his wrestling. And right there, as I said that, he hits the corner post with his head, and he's down. Have you checked this out on Facebook? That's Facebook, Regional Championship Wrestling. Go on there and get some information on upcoming events and when we're coming to your town. Look at this. RC made sure Pinky's legs was on the rope to stop any cover. And look, raking in the eyes, I think. Raked him right in the eyes. Pinky, again. Pinky knows how to cheat. There's no doubt about it. He wouldn't have been the champion because if there was no cheating, he wouldn't be the champion. But, you know, that's how it is. He's got his leg. What is he going to do with it? Oh, a leg pick right there. Now he's got it. What's he going to do? Drops the leg. Ooh, that's a little questionable. Referee ain't saying nothing. And RC threatening Dennis Ripwreck. I think Dennis Ripwreck can take him. If I was RC, I would stop that. What's Pinky going to look at this? Oh! Definitely trying to hurt those hamstrings. The Hungarian Barbarian holding, I'm not going to mention it, but if he doesn't want kids that keep continually getting those moves, he ain't going to have anymore. And look at this. Big time. Backdrop. Hungarian is back into this. He wants the title. So if he beats Pinky, he can move on to the night show. But he should not be messing. Oh no, he's got RC. He's got RC. Is he going to give him a shot? Oh, he does. That's going to show RC he shouldn't be involved in this. Uh-oh, wait a minute. He's got the tights. Pinky wins it. Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat. I guess that's his motto. He goes on to the night show. We'll see you with more matches.
Viewing audience, what a real ass whooping is all about.
We wish you the best, Darren.
We look forward to that later on. The challenge is being accepted. Here we see we're getting ready for our first cage match. Sheik Mohammed, actually our first match of this show. Sheik Mohammed making his way to the ring. Well, an exciting turn to begin our show. We're getting ready to go with our match.
Sheik Mohammed praying to Allah, I would assume, Dave.
That looks like that's exactly what he's doing at ringside. I don't know if he's facing the right direction that Allah is facing, but I don't know anything about their culture, Mike. Maybe you can enlighten
me. Neither. I've scheduled a tour of the Middle East several times, but just never negotiated the right money for the trip. Yeah, work the next morning usually has something to do with it.
Sheik Mohammed, headline loud, you and the fans. Definitely not making a good one. Here in the patriotic town of Reading, Pennsylvania. You hear the winner of this match is determined by climbing out of the cage and reaching the floor.
That's the only way this can be determined. An over-the-top steel cage match.
Falls are not allowed.
The top of that cage has to be a good 16 feet from the floor, Dave.
There we see it. Joel Anthony making his way into the ring. Cage is locked.
Start of the match.
Anthony now gets the flag off and he nails him on the side of the head, whips him across the ring into the ropes.
Catches him with
it. Float with that flag, Mike.
You just break a man's neck like that, Dave. George Anthony is in here for vengeance.
And you see when the man went into the ropes, there's not much room between the ropes and the cage. His back just ran right in that steel bar that's supporting that cage.
Like we mentioned before, the only way to win this match is over the top.
And that's a very high steel cage in there. You're going to have to inflict a lot of punishment to your opponent to keep him down while you climb out over the top of that cage. The rules definitely make it much tougher to win than a normal match. George Anthony now with a firm advantage in there. Sends him hard into the turnbuckle. Sheik the worse for wear now. He sent across the ring into the other side.
He whipped him incredibly hard into that corner, Dave.
Sent him in with authority. What's he going for now? Looks like he's calling for the DDT. The crowd clapping and cheering for it. They want to see it. No, a suplex. Nice snap suplex by George Anthony. Sends the Sheik down to the cage. In the back now.
George Anthony making the first attempt to get over the steel cage.
Going for it a bit prematurely, though.
Talking to that crowd, not paying attention. Sheik Mohammed.
From behind. They're fighting it out on the top rope. Oh! The Sheik sent down hard to the floor.
George Anthony off the top rope with an elbow drop.
Nice elbow by Anthony.
In a normal match, I think he could have finished him with that, Dave.
He was laying right on top of him. I think he would have gotten the 3 count right there. Of course, we forgot to mention another way to win is to go out of the door to the floor. But he's not going to be able to get to do that either. Mohammed still has some fight left in him.
Our brilliant ring announcer forgot to mention that to us. On the sheet I was given, which is the same sheet you were given, it was an over-the-top steel cage match.
Now trying to get the advantage in his court. Throws George Anthony across the ring by the hair. Knee into the midsection now. Mohammed up to the second rope. Off with an Arabian facebuster leg drop.
Beautiful move by Sheik Mohammed.
Sends Anthony down. Now he's laying with the choke. Perfectly legal in this type of match. There's no referee in there to break that.
You are correct. Anything's allowed inside that steel cage. There's no referee to break a hold.
Sheik Mohammed now, he's going for the escape. Anthony's not going to let that happen. He's right over on top of him, pulling him back into the ring. Kicking the Sheik now. Mohammed sent back into the corner.
Also, a closed fist is allowed.
Certainly is. Anthony now twisting the arm of Mohammed. Hammers away with the close. Twisted him that time. Mohammed had no choice but to roll with it. Trying to lessen the effect of that move. There he goes again. Rolls out of it.
Reversal.
Nice there. But it didn't work too long. Anthony smart enough to go for the clothesline. Takes Mohammed down.
He about took his head off there, Dave.
Definitely did. Mohammed spun right around. Anthony should go out to the cage.
Shoot.
But he's wasting a lot of time.
Slow getting to his feet. George Anthony wasting a lot of time, like you said, Dave. Caught in the, we'd have to say the groin.
Yeah, that would be the safest thing to say. This is a family show. They're fighting it out on top of the top rope now and ramming each other into the top of the cage.
These guys are battling it out on the top rope.
This cage is just shaking back and forth with the blows that these men are inflicting. Anthony now falls down from the top rope.
And so does Sheik Mohammed right on the prize family jewels.
I don't know who took the worst landing there, Mike. It has to definitely be a judgment call. I know I wouldn't want to be either one of them men at this point.
Yeah, I don't like to land on my heirloom, so to speak. But the agility shown by both men, battling it out on the top rope of the steel cage, incredible.
Yeah, well, both these men are struggling to get to their feet now.
This is the kind of action you see here in the RCW.
Definitely. What other promotion would bring you this? We have 3 big cage matches.
On one show.
One show, one television program, 3 of them. Just one unscheduled cage match, I might add. Between our own broadcast colleague, Dirty Deeds, Darren Wise, and Hollywood Big Bono.
That's to be, in the words of JR, a real slobber knocker. Beautiful.
Went for a bridge there, but it does no good in this type of match. Pinfalls do not count. Also, Mike, you can't forget our big title versus title match coming on a little bit later on. Pinky the Flamingo Kid takes on Doomsday Danny Rose. The RCW and MEWF titles both on the line in that match.
In a steel cage. That is to be pure excitement, Dave. I can't wait to see that match.
You know, both men are going to pull out all the stops in that match, much like these two have been doing so far in here.
Sheik Mohammed continuing to work on George Anthony. Oh my God, whips him hard into the steel cage.
Sheik Mohammed, I think, has a lot to prove in this match. George Anthony has been running roughshod all over the independent scene. A victory over him would mean a lot to Mohammed, I would have to think.
I see many a man get busted open with that same move.
The crowd solidly behind George Anthony with those USA chants. Anthony now set up on the top turnbuckle. What's Mohammed going for here?
Could be a Hunikan Rana, Dave.
I don't know if he's going to be able to... Yes, he off the top rope with a hit from Rana.
Beautiful snap on that. George Anthony landing incredibly hard on the ring apron.
Nicely done.
That's one of
the beating that he's taken that match to still be able to deliver a move like that. Shows a lot of resilience out of him.
Sheik Mohammed's here to win this match. Like you said, he has a lot of proof.
Look at that, grinding the face now with Anthony into the mat. Thought he was going for the cover there, but no, he's going for the choke. He's choking Anthony out. The referees can do nothing about it on the outside of the ring.
Whatever it takes to win this match, I think Sheik Mohammed is prepared to do so.
Well, it's like we talked about earlier. You got to pull out all the stops. That's definitely what they've been doing. Anthony, the worse for wear now. He's met with a closed fist from Mohammed.
A vicious right hand by Sheik Mohammed.
Wait a minute, Mike. We're joined here with the broadcast booth by Bodacious Pretty Boy.
You know, I had to come out here. I was sitting in the back. I was listening to you jabberjaws talking all kinds of bull. So I decided I had to come out here and talk for Sheik Mohammed, who is the current RCW television champion. And when this match is over, he will still be the television champion. And you can take that to the bank.
The way he's performed so far in this match, I'd have to agree with you, Bodacious.
That's right, because you see, George Anthony is missing an element. And that element is the Bodacious Alliance. That's what he's missing. Sheik Mohammed, he knows a little bit about the Alliance. And tonight, like I said, it's going to be nothing but Sheik Mohammed.
You rolled out a new member tonight. Could we see another one in store, possibly?
You could certainly see another member of the Bodacious Alliance.
Well, the Bodacious Alliance certainly growing by leaps and bounds each and every week we come to you.
It is the premier force here in RCW.
That's right, and it's the premier force in any other organization that we invade. And I'm talking about the Mid-Eastern Wrestling Federation. I'm talking about the Eastern Wrestling Federation. Everywhere we go, we're the Bodacious Alliance, and there's nothing stronger.
Certainly want to keep your stronghold on RCW tonight. The television title on the line in this match, and later on the RCW title also on the line inside the cage.
That's right, and as you can see, Sheik Mohammed, who strongly is ahead in this one, and you can see, speaking of head, look at George Anthony.
George Anthony cut open for one of the many times his head's been grinded into that cage.
That's right. And you can see the lack of respect for Sheik Mohammed by these ingrates here from Regional Championship Wrestling fans.
He's just portraying his religious beliefs And the fans here are heckling him.
And I think that's not right. Just because he's from another country, that doesn't mean these people have to disrespect him.
Anthony again into the cage. He looks like he's bleeding even more now.
Profusely.
Inflicted.
And look at him running.
Mohammed has to capitalize on the weakened George Anthony.
George Anthony climbing the cage, but I doubt he even knows where he's at this point.
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, that was...
I think he might have landed right on his head.
Well, that will do something for his ugly mug.
I think Sheik Mohammed should go for the door here. Oh, instead...
Oh, my God.
Look at him grinding the head of George Anthony into that cage.
Well, you know, RC doesn't feed Sheik Mohammed much, so he had to just chew away at his head.
There we see your man now going to get out of the cage, trying to...
And he's climbing that cage barefoot.
That's right. You know why he's barefooted? Because in his country, smelly feet is always around. And when he kicks you with that, not only do you get kicked and knocked out from the hit, but the smell just drives you away.
I heard he once kept it in a camel's mouth for 3 weeks to increase the smell of his foot. Oh my God!
Bodacious putting off the top of the cage.
A suplex.
Oh my God!
Pure excitement here in the RCW. George Anthony seems to be setting up Sheik Mohammed.
And you know, a lot of people say these wrestlers know how to fall and all that stuff, but you tell me.
Yeah, I know how to fall 15 feet and break my neck.
15 feet off the top of that cage, hard to the floor. We felt that vibrate all through this arena. I cannot believe that.
And I hope Dr. Pittsburgh has stitches ready to go, because I think Sheik Mohammed is going to, I can't, I'm just so frustrated I can't even talk right now.
Well, I don't blame you. I mean, you can see that TV title slipping away from your camp there, Bodacious, pretty boy.
No, I don't.
He's not in the camp.
Come on. Where's
George
RC?
Anthony on the other side of the ring?
George Anthony going out over the top. What's he going to do?
Oh, my God.
What is he going to do?
He's lining up. He is not.
Dr. Pittsburgh.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. No. George Anthony with a splash.
Oh, no. Dr. Pittsburgh needs to get out there, I think. No, we're not going to lose the belt tonight. No.
Not since Jimmy Superfly Snuka has there been such an incredible splash.
Now, you people at home, you tell me. You tell me.
I want to know how Sheik Mohammed ever did off his feet after that one.
The punishment both these men have inflicted upon each other in this match, and to be able to do a match like that.
George Anthony, halfway over.
How much it means to him.
It's a prestigious title, and it's
George Anthony on the way down.
Wait a minute. Sheik Mohammed to the top.
Holding the hands of George Anthony.
Hold him. Just pull us.
He's going to knock George Anthony to the floor.
He's holding the hands.
He's got to grab his
hair. He's got him by the hair, it seems. Oh, my God. This is insane.
All he got to do is...
Anthony's just hanging there. He's hanging from the cage. Pretty boy. Look at this.
I can't believe this. He's just got to pull him up. He's got to pull him up. Come on. No!
Oh, my God. And new RCW television champion, George Anthony.
I can't believe that Sheik Mohammed would do such. You know, I've always said that he was a camel breath idiot. You know that? He got a mask on because he's so ugly, and he lost the TV title. I'm very
I don't think he has any future.
I told you guys owe me a lot of money. We made a bet that Sheik Mohammed was going to lose the television strap.
You'll have to take it out of our paycheck, Bodacious.
Then that's what I'll do. I told you Sheik Mohammed is an idiot, and I knew he was not going to hold on to. I always said George was one of the best wrestlers ever.